In problem number 12, we have this circle with an inscribed triangle, with a triangle inscribed in it. And we're given one of the angles is 50 degrees. Now there is an important fact that you should know, and that is that a chord that passes through the center of the circle is a diameter of the circle. And a chord is just a line segment, so the line segment RS is a chord. A chord, again, it is a line segment that connects two points that are on the circumference of the circle. If it happens to pass through the center, then that's a diameter. For example, the red line segment that I drew there, connecting points A and B, is a chord. Line segment RS is a chord that passes through the center, and so line segment RS is a diameter. A diameter also breaks the circle into two semicircles, or I should say it breaks a circle into two congruent semicircles. The third thing you should know here is that any triangle inscribed in a semicircle is always a right triangle. So a triangle inscribed in a semicircle is a right triangle, which means that angle T is going to be a right angle, or 90 degrees. And since every triangle has a sum of 180 degrees, that means that the measure of angle S has to be 40 degrees. The fourth important principle in this diagram is that the measure of an inscribed angle is half the measure of the arc that it intercepts. So angle S is an inscribed angle. An inscribed angle is an angle whose vertex is on the circumference of the circle, as opposed to a central angle whose vertex is at the center. So if arc RT, or the measure of arc RT, so the measure of angle RT, of arc RT, is going to be 2 times the measure of angle S. So the way that the property is stated is that an inscribed angle, the measure of an inscribed angle is half the measure of the arc it intercepts, or the arc, the measure of the arc will be 2 times the measure of the inscribed angle. Since we know that the measure of angle S is 40, then the measure of the arc RT is going to be 2 times 40, which is 80, and so the answer is C. So there are a number of important geometric principles with respect to triangles and circles in this particular problem. It's very important to grasp each one of those principles.